Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Allie. Today I'm going to be sharing all of my top favorite purchases for toddlers. I am so excited to film this video. I am very passionate on this subject and I have a really great cohesive list that I have made for all of you guys. If you are interested, any of the items that I do mention in this video, I will try to link in the description below. Some of them are over a year old and some of them are brand new, so if I can find a link for them, I will put them in the description below. But these are the tried and true favorite toddler purchases of mine. I do just want to throw a little disclaimer. This is going to be a little bit of a pricier list. These items that I'm going to be sharing with you, I'm not going to call them like luxury because I don't think that kids items are a luxury, but these are definitely investment items, and I just wanted to throw that out there to you because although I did put a lot of money into these items, these are items that have been lasting us months if not years, and I know that they will still last us years to come, and they will be perfect for baby number 2 or even baby number 3 if and when we are able to have any more babies. So the way that I look at it, I would rather put a little bit more money into something knowing that it is going to last us a really long time and the quality is going to be really good than spend a little less money and have it break or just have it not used as well. So I did just want to throw that disclaimer out here that almost all of the items that I'm going to be mentioning and talking about in this video are pricier items. They're more of investment items, but they are, again, my tried and true favorite toddler purchase items. Now, with all that being said, if you have any other questions or concerns after watching this video, please make sure to ask them in the comments below. And without further ado, let's just get right on into it. On this list, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different items, potentially a 15th one as well. So let's just again get right on into it. The first thing that I wanted to talk about is truly a toddler purchase. It's really more for the parents than for the kids, although the kids will get a lot of use out of it. It is my Better Homes and Gardens white cubby. Now, we do Montessori with Landon. If you guys are unfamiliar with Montessori, I'll link a couple of articles in the description below. Basically, it is just a way of learning through play and playing through learning. That is like the best little broad statement that I can make about Montessori. We have been doing it pretty much since birth with Landon. We're not like 100% in on Montessori, but we definitely guide a lot more towards Montessori. And when it comes to Montessori, it's a lot about rotating toys out, and we have again this Better Homes and Gardens cubby. We have a 6 cubby, so we have a 3x2 cubby, and basically what we do is we just take a bunch of toys and we'll rotate them out. Typically we try to keep 1 or 2 toys per cubby, and then Landon is able to just pretty much grab what he wants and use it as he likes it. So I try to rotate his toys out once a month. Sometimes I'm really good with that and I'll do it twice a month. Sometimes I'm really bad at it and I'll do it once every other month. However, this has been a game changer for us. I know that these are always sold out. I mentioned this a bunch on like Instagram and on YouTube videos, and a lot of you guys ask me where I get them from. I got mine from Walmart. We just ordered it off of Walmart. However, every time I try to find the link for it, it is completely sold out. So if you are interested in this and you see it on Walmart or Target or whatever it may be, jump on it, run, don't walk, because for some reason these white cubbies just always seem to sell out. I know that they have them at Ikea, they have them a bunch of different places. I just found that the Better Homes and Gardens one is really great quality. It's very thick. It's not like that, what is it called, like plywood or like that flimsy wood. Like it's hard, good quality wood. We're really impressed with it. So this would be the first thing. We put this into his playroom, and it is something that Landon just goes to 10, 15, 20 times a day whenever he is in here. Item number 2, I also just want to throw out there before I showcase this next item that this list is going in no particular order. I did not rank these items when creating this list on like top favorite to least favorite. I pretty much love all of these items equally. So just something that I wanted to throw out there. Now let's jump on into the second item. I would say out of all of the items on this list, this one is probably the least expensive, and it is one of Landon's absolute favorites. When he is in this playroom, there are 2 things that he gravitates to the most. One I will share with you in just a moment. Number 2, this one right here. This is the simplest toy. It is the Melissa and Doug Cleaning Caddy. When I tell you, Landon goes bananas over this thing. It is a toy that we've had in here for, I would say, at least over a year now. Since we made this playroom and we created this playroom, I turned my office into this playroom. We've had this cleaning caddy and many toys have come and gone. We have rotated them out as he's like grown out of them. This is one that I think we're just going to be keeping in the playroom for the entirety of it. He is obsessed with it. It is this little caddy that comes with a broom. It comes with a mop, it comes with a duster, and it comes with a dustpan and brush. Homeboy loves this thing. He is constantly cleaning here. I don't know what it is about toddlers and loving to clean, because I know when they get older, they don't really love to clean as much. But if I could suggest one like inexpensive, I mean, it's not super inexpensive, but in comparison to the other things that I'm gonna be mentioning in this video, this one is pretty inexpensive and it is golden. So if you guys are interested in a cleaning caddy, I cannot recommend the Melissa and Doug one enough. Okay, hear me out. I know I just got through saying that I wasn't going to be ranking these items, but if I was to rank this next item, it would definitely rank as one of my top 3 favorite purchases of all time, maybe even my #1 favorite purchase. If you guys have been watching any of my momming videos, you probably already know what I'm going to share next. This is a company, a brand that I truly stand behind. It is a company, a brand that I truly, truly love. It is a company that curates such incredible items. Stop talking, Allison. Just share the dang item already. It is lovevery. Is that a shock or a surprise to most? Probably not. If you guys are unfamiliar with lovevery, they are a play kit, play toy subscription service for your littles. They have boxes from birth all the way up until 36 months. Something that I do want to throw out there that I did kind of like disclaim in the beginning of this video: this company is an investment worth making in my personal opinion, but it is an investment. These boxes are $40 a month, and when you are birth to 12 months, I believe is the cutoff, you get a box every 2 months, so it is $80 a box. And then when you are 12 months to 36 months, you get a box every 3 months, so it is $120 a box. I know. It's very, very expensive, but it is, again, an investment worth making. The quality of the toys inside of this box and the books are far surpassed by any toys that I have seen on the market. And the thing about this company is they develop these boxes with your child's brain in mind. I believe they develop these boxes with child psychologists, and they kind of go off of the kind of toys that are developmentally appropriate for your child in their stage of life. So I'm gonna open this up and share with you exactly what it looks like inside. I do also just want to throw out a disclaimer that I do purchase this box with my own money. However, I have worked with this company in the past with PR packages. So if you guys have watched any of these videos, you might be thinking like, she doesn't even buy the boxes herself, but we do purchase these boxes on our own. Just occasionally I do get to work with the PR team, and they will send me additional boxes to review for free. So this is what the box looks like, and I won't open up every single thing and share with you because I don't want this part to be like 5-10 minutes long, but these are all of the toys that you will get inside of this specific box, and then it'll tell you the exact ages that you should be using this. And inside they give you like a little, I call this the parent Bible. It's kind of like a little play kit overview, and it'll tell you not only about all of the toys inside of this box, but it will also tell you about all of the things that you could do with your child, like stages of life. It talks about like sensory play and all sorts of things. Another thing I want to talk about this company, it is again an investment. However, if you go to their website, you can look at, I'm so out of breath right now. Oh my word. If you go to their website, you can just click all the play kits and they will show you every single toy that comes inside of those play kits. So if you do subscribe to them and then you look at a box and you're like, looks great, but not worth $120, I want to try to save a little bit of money these next next 3 months. You can just skip that month hassle free. So again, here's just like an example. You're getting like all these flowers to put on here. Very Montessori based toys. It's an extremely inclusive brand as well. They're constantly highlighting and showcasing people of all different races, different disabilities, just all different cultures, and I love that so much. So this is like the book that you're getting, Making Muffins. We have all of our books right over there, and then we just rotate these toys out. Again, it is an investment, and I know I keep saying that. However, we do rotate these toys out, and something that I can say about this company is that the quality is unmatched. The quality is so good, and as Landon like grows out and ages out of some of the toys, although he doesn't necessarily age out of any of them, there are still toys in like the beginner boxes for 5 and 6 months or 6 and 7 months old that he still plays with today. But there are some toys that he's just like, out, done with, I played with it enough. We put it in the basement, and they're pretty much brand spanking new, and we are just saving all of them. If we are lucky enough and blessed enough to have another baby, we already have all of those toys. So it's kind of like we are investing in not only our present but also our future, because the quality is so good and we take care of the toys. It is not only for Landon, it will also be for, like, fingers crossed again, baby number 2 or number 3. I will say that this one is called the Helper Kit. This is my favorite lovevery box I have ever received. It is just the best of the best. So I will show you right here just exactly what came inside of this box. I did get 2 of these because, again, I work with a PR brand, and they occasionally will send me boxes for free, and occasionally I will forget to cancel that specific box. So we got the box that I paid for, and then we also got the box that the PR team sent us. So I got 2 of these boxes, which is perfectly fine. We plan on keeping the one that the PR team sent us in the playroom, and then this one we're going to give some of them away. We're going to give some to my parents, and we're going to use some for travel. So did I sell you on lovevery yet? It's my favorite thing ever. I love it so much. I love it. 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 I feel like I was just a hot mess express in that last clip. I just feel like I get all jumbled up because I have so many things I want to say about lovevery, and I can talk in depth about them because I just love them. I love them. I love them. I am going to get into the next toddler purchase in just a moment, but there are 2 more things that I wanted to mention about lovevery. I know that this sounds like a total ad right now. It is not. Today's video is not sponsored. Again, we do pay for lovevery with our own money, but there are 2 more things that I wanted to mention. I'm gonna sound like a broken record right now, and I don't even care. I know that lovevery is an investment. How many times have I said this? I know that it is a price tag, but I just want to throw out there that I would say about 75% of the toys that Landon plays with on the daily are lovevery toys. We pretty much don't purchase any other toys. Like, yes, we will purchase things here and there for him, but a majority of the toys that he plays with, the bulk of the toys that he plays with on the daily, are from lovevery. And I read this really amazing article that kind of opened up my eyes to how I spend my money when it comes to Landon and toddler purchases, and it has to do with the cost per play. I always want to say cost per pay. It is the cost per play. So basically what the article says, and if I can find it, I will link it in the description below. It talks about if you spend a lot of money on an item, but it is an item that your toddler will play with and use and get use out of for like months, if not years, the cost per play goes down drastically. So if I'm spending $120 on this box and Landon uses every single one of these toys for 120 days, the cost per play is $1 a day. Like, each play was just $1 single dollar. Whereas if you buy a $10 toy for your toddler and they use it for 2 days and they get bored with it, and then you spend a $5 toy, they use it for like 10 minutes and they're done with it, or you spend $20 on a toy, they play with it for like a week and then they're done with it, the cost per play could be like $10 per play. Now, if that doesn't make any sense to you, I will try to find that article and link it in the description below. But with lovevery, I know that he is still using some of those toys that he got in his like beginner year month play kits. So for me, the price tag is justified. So I just wanted to talk about those two other things. We pretty much only buy him toys from this Lovevery subscription, some here or there, but most of them come from the Lovevery subscription service. And the other thing I wanted to mention was that cost per play article, which I will try to find and link in the description below. Okay, let's move on now to the next item, and I do have to move the camera around to share this next item because I'm using this next item as my makeshift tripod, and that is what my camera is kind of resting on right now. Let's do this. Moving right along, the next item on my list is this sensory table. We got this sensory table from Ikea. Ikea is the real MVP of high quality, less expensive items. I love Ikea so much. I saw a bunch of these sensory tables on Etsy and they were upwards of $300 to $400. We got this one at Ikea for $45, and then we purchased a couple of the add-ons. We purchased the little stools, which I believe were $20 for two, and then we purchased the little sensory bins to put in, which I believe were $7 for the two. Don't quote me on that. I will try to find them and link them in the description. Sensory tables are amazing. First and foremost, it is really great to have a table in his playroom. He'll take a lot of coloring books over here. He'll do a lot of like imaginative play over here, and just having like a flat top table is incredible. But what I like the most about this is that these pieces will come right off, and then we have little bins inside for, again, sensory play. So right over here, I have one of these sensory activities that we have been using for the past month. I try to rotate the sensory play out like once a month. I would like to do twice a month, but we're not there yet with all the other things that I have to do. So right now I have a little activity for him to do that is more sensory based once a month, and this one I just have a bunch of different measuring cups, and he will just scoop up the beans and try to pour them into the other side and then just rotate back and forth. So a sensory table is key for me. We do a lot of sensory play. We'll do like water sensory play in here. We'll do like Play-Doh sensory play, kinetic sand, anything. And I usually just go to Pinterest for some like sensory play ideas, or Instagram, a bunch of different like Montessori based sensory play, or any of those kind of pages or feeds. So yeah, sensory table. We love it. We stand for it. Do people still say that? I don't know. I'm not cool, but I stand for the sensory table. Speaking of Ikea, one of my other top 3 favorite toddler purchases of ever is this Ikea Kitchen Set. This Ikea Kitchen Set, just for the kitchen alone, was $89. A little pricier. I knew that I wanted a wooden kitchen, like a smaller wooden kitchen. So again, I went to Etsy, I went to Google, I went to Target, and a lot of the wooden kitchen sets were upwards of $500 to $600 for this size. This one, which is very aesthetically pleasing in my personal opinion, was $89 at Ikea. I almost said Etsy. At Ikea, $89. So it's just the base model that is $89. You don't get any of these add-ons. We just kind of like added things on as we went. But I did also purchase the little like spatula utensil type things that you would use in a kitchen, and I also purchased from Ikea these pots and pans. It came with a set of like 5 or 6, and each were like $10. I think that this one was like $6 for all of these little kitchen utensils. Inside of here, we bought a couple other things from Ikea. The cutest thing, in my personal opinion, the thing that I had the most fun with, it is a little like pizza kit. Let's see if I can get up close and personal. I think that this one was like $10 the most. We also purchased these little bins of like fruits and vegetables right over here. Here are like the little fruits, and he plays with this so much. So like I said, there are 2 things in this playroom that he gravitates to the most: the Melissa and Doug cleaning caddy and this kitchen. This kitchen is its everything. I think that he could play here independently for a solid hour, which is saying a lot for an almost 2-year-old. Usually toddlers get like very bored with things very quickly. When it comes to this kitchen, he's obsessed with it. Mommy is obsessed with it. It's just so much fun to have imaginative play with him using this kitchen. So I would highly recommend a kitchen of any sort if you guys are interested in that. I think it's great for motor skills. I think it's great for imaginative play. And this one again is from Ikea, and it was, I don't want to say only $89 because I know that that is still a pretty pricey pretty pricey price tag. How is that for some alliteration? Tried to say that 10 times fast. Like I was saying, I know that $89 is still pretty pricey. However, when comparing it to items of the same quality and the same size, it is far less expensive than the competition. We are pretty much just moving and grooving all over Landon's playroom. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is this bookshelf right here. This one specifically is from ECR for Kids. We got it at Target.com, but it was from a third-party seller, so you can't get it actually from Target. And I've had a lot of you guys reach out to me for the link, and I can't find it on Target anymore. I don't know if it just doesn't exist on their website anymore because it was from a third-party seller, but the seller itself is from ECR for Kids. I like these little towering bookshelves. I think they're really great for a Montessori, and they're also really great for rotating out books or doing themed bookshelves. What we try to do is do a different theme every single month. So around Christmas, we do all of us Christmas books. Fall, we do a lot of fall books. Once in a while, we'll do like an animal theme. We have like a Dr. Seuss theme. This theme is just chaos. We didn't have a theme this month, or I couldn't think of one. So we just picked a bunch of Landon's absolutely favorite books and we put them on here, and he loves them. I like that it kind of has like different levels. So it's perfect for kids to just grab a book, put it back, grab a different book, put it back. And I like how on the back, I'm gonna try to turn it because there's stuff in the back. But one of my favorite features as I take my whole entire carpet out, one of my favorite features is their shelving on the back over here. So we actually hide a bunch of the toys that we have rotated out or puzzles right in the back. So it's kind of like multi-functioning. I don't remember how much this was. I think it was $125, but we've been using it pretty much extensively ever since we purchased it. And again, it is just really great for theming, and it is also great for like rotating books out. We're going to take a little break from books and toys to talk about the next purchase. This is more of a purchase for mama or dada. This next thing is something that I registered for at my baby shower, and it is something that I have been using for 2 years straight. This is the baby beaba. It is a baby food maker slash steamer slash smoothie maker slash cooker slash I could go on and on forever. This one I think was $169. This thing has seen some things. I actually put it on the stove the other day and completely burnt the bottom. All the plastic just kind of like singed right off, but it still works. She is still trucking it through. As you can see, like the inside, again, this thing has seen some stuff and still works so well. So just let that be like a little lesson in the quality of this item. We use this in the beginning to make Landon's food. I knew early on that I wanted to make most of Landon's food, and I had so much fun making his food. So you pretty much just make everything in here. This is kind of like a one-stop shop. You would steam all of the fruits or the vegetables or whatever it may be, and then you just pour them in here and you blend it, and it is so smooth. And then I would just pour all of his food into little silicone ice cube trays, and then I would just put them in the freezer. I would do huge batches in one day, and I would be golden for months. Not even a single month, for months. I would put like 2 hours of work in using this baby beaba, and I would have enough baby food to last me months, plural. Now that Landon has graduated from baby food, we still use this on the daily to steam his food. We'll use this to steam broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, whatever it may be. You just open it up, pour the water in, you have your little steamer basket. This thing has paid for itself over the years, and we don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I plan on using this for always and ever. My battery is going to die soon, so I'm going to try to squeeze in one more review before I have to go change the battery. And considering we were just talking about the baby beaba, I figured I would stay on brand and talk about another food related item. These next couple of items are from the brand Avanchy, I believe that is how you pronounce it. I will give you a little up close and personal view on how to spell the brand's name. I think it is called Avanchy. They are little utensils, bowls, and plates for toddlers. What I like the most about these The suction is incredible. I don't know if you've used like suction-y type bowls and plates before. I've used some in the past and they just rip right off. I don't know the sorcery behind this brand's like science of making their suction, but these suctions do not move. Like, they are toddler proof times a million. Sometimes even mommy and daddy will have to like pull at them at the end to rip them off. These stay put. They were a little pricey, but Landon uses either this plate right here or this bowl every single day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We just wash them and then reuse them. Same with these little utensils. I like how they are wooden on the bottom, but they're silicone on the top. This was really important for us when Landon started eating some baby food because it was really easy to scrape the bowl and get every little last bit out. Along with these are great for like starting to use forks as well as spoons. It's great for like introducing like stabbing the food. So we use these on the daily. These are pretty much paid for themselves within the first month, and we have been using these for a little over a year and a half now since Landon started eating solids, which might even have been 4 months old. Something's saying 6 months to me, but I think it was like 4 months old that he started cereal. Highly recommend. In the far corner of Landon's playroom, I feel like I'm taking you guys on a playroom tour right now. The next item that I wanted to talk to you about is in the far corner of Landon's playroom. It is the Melissa and Doug double-sided easel. Now, let me tell you about this easel. I love this easel so much. Besides the Melissa and Doug Caddy, the sensory table, and the kitchen, this is another item that Landon will go to every single time that he is in his playroom. I love that this easel is helping kids to be very creative and very artistic. I am somebody who loves to be as artistic as possible whenever I can, and I love that that is kind of being like emulated into Landon. As you can see right here, he made his own little creation. He's his own little Picasso. Right over here we have compartments for some coloring utensils, whether it is crayons, markers, paint sticks, colored pencils, whatever it may be. Over here, if you don't want to use actual paper, you have a dry erase board, so you can just use some like dry erase markers, and on the back you have a chalkboard. The only downside to this, and this is 100% on me, this is not on Melissa and Doug, this is mommy not doing her research. The chalkboard I thought was going to be magnetic. It is not magnetic, and I have talked about this on my channel before, it being magnetic, so I just wanted to set the record straight. It is not magnetic. I'm not sure if I'm even in focus for this whole clip, but it is not magnetic. We actually bought him some magnets for Easter, and we tried to put them on the chalkboard, and they just fell right off because, again, it is not magnetic. It is not meant to be magnetic. So if you're looking for one that is magnetic, this is probably not the best purchase for you, but if you're just looking for a really great double-sided easel that is really, really great quality, this is the easel for you. We're down to our final 2 top toddler purchases. This next item I do need to go into the kitchen to get, so BRB, I will be right back. Let's try to get this in frame. I think right about there would be perfect. Not sure if I am in focus now, but this is the toddler tower. I know that I said lovevery would be my #1 favorite toddler purchase, but I think that this toddler tower ties for first place. I love this thing. This one is from the brand SDADI. We got it off of Amazon. It does not come assembled. You do have to assemble it on your own, but if I can do it, you can do it. It was very easy to assemble. Let me give you a little 360 view. Basically what this is a little tower for your toddler, hence the name, that will help them be like as involved as they want in whatever mommy and daddy are doing. We use this in a multiplicity of different ways. We use this all the time. Sometimes Landon will even like eat his meals in here standing up at the island. Other times we'll use this when we're doing sensory play. We use this when we do dishes. We have him like stand up and hand us the dishes. We do pretty much any and everything with this tower. I would say we get the most use out of this out of any other toddler purchase that I have made. And I think that I found one on Amazon that was relatively well priced. It was pricey. Please do not take a shot every single time I say it was pricey, because I'm a little nervous for your health. But I think that this truly has been justified with the amount of times that we have used it and how often it gets used. It gets used daily. And the good thing about it is, as your toddler grows, you can kind of push this down. Like as they get taller, you can take this and push it down and down and down. And eventually when they've like grown out of using the tower, you can use it as a little chair. You can take this piece off over here and they can just use this as a chair to sit on. So I know that we're going to get years and years and years of use out of. I mean, I'm sitting down right now and I can just pick it up pretty easily, so it's pretty lightweight. I love this tower. If you're trying to involve your child in the tasks that mommy and daddy do and trying to have them feel a little bit more involved, I cannot suggest getting a toddler tower enough. That is such a mouthful to say, but we love this thing. Landon loves this thing. A lot of times he'll be sitting in his high chair and he'll look at us and be like, play, tower, get the tower. And he'll want to grab the tower and bring it into the kitchen, because he knows when he's using this tower, it is just very much involved. So I love it. Don't know what else to say. It's a great purchase. And last but definitely not least, probably something that most of you guys did not expect me to end on, but I would say out of all the items that people ask me for links for, this is the item that I get the most questions or concerns, and it is my name necklace. So let me give you a little close-up view of what this looks like. This is a necklace that I got for Mother's Day, my very first Mother's Day, and it just says Landon. We got this from Fraser Sterling. I believe that is what the brand is called, and I will link them in the description. I think it is great. However, it has tarnished quite a bit. So full disclosure, just want to be honest with you guys. This used to be more of like a silvery color, and now it kind of looks like a rustier brown color. I still love it so much, and I wear it every single day, like every moment of every day. I only don't wear this when I shower and when I go to sleep, but I would say anytime that I put up like an Instagram story or an Instagram picture, I get a lot of messages asking where I got this necklace from. And again, it is from Fraser Sterling. Even though it did kind of like tarnish a little bit, 10 out of 10. I love this necklace so much. It has been through high and low, and it is still standing pretty strong. So I wanted to include that in this video, because not only has it been very requested by all of you guys, it is one of my favorite things. Anytime I wear it, I just feel happier. Like if I go to work sometimes and I forget to wear it, I just feel like, oh, I forgot to wear it. And I don't know, it's not like a superstition thing. Like, you guys ever watch The Office and he's like, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. Sometimes when I don't wear this, I'm like, oh man, like I'm supposed to be wearing that. I'll have a great day when I wear it. I know it's all in my head, but just wanted to throw that out there. The last thing I wanted to talk about in this video is the little name necklace, and I got this one from Fraser Sterling. I will link the price in the description below. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I haven't looked at any of these clips yet, but I'm pretty sure that this video is going to be a solid 50 minutes to an hour. I know that it is going to be a lengthy one, so I'm going to try to keep this outro short and sweet and to the point. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of your love and support here on my channel. It means the absolute world to me. If you guys are moms watching this, or you work with kids and there's an item that I did not mention in here that you're like, totally need to get that item, totally need to check it out, please let me know in the comments below. I know that I would love to read upon it and research it, as well as other people watching this video. I'm sure they would like to have some insight as well. Thank you guys so much again from the bottom of my heart. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment, share it, subscribe. Any of those things really do help us content creators. But as always, your support is support enough. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I look forward to talking to you all again soon. Bye guys.